Hi, my name is Rodrigo. I'm the stake pool operator of Chile Stake Pool, and welcome to this video. I would like to talk about how to choose a stake pool, and I would like to use the official source, and then I would like to talk to you about my opinion. To begin with, thanks to Carlos for making this article, and which is like basically how to choose a stake pool. So this can be we can classify the pools in two different ways. One is from the protocol standpoint and of the protocol considerations. So from the protocol standpoint, the key differentiator from the protocol, we can see them in the wallets like Dedalus or Yoroi, which are the official wallets. Don't use other ones. And if we click on one of those pools, we will be able to see there is a rank. Of course, everyone wants to be number one. There is the control stake, and that will be the percentage of stake that is currently delegated to that stake pool. The pool margin, they will be the share that the stake pool takes from the rewards before distributing them among the delegators. Cost per epoch, and like that will be how much the pool charges or the operation cost. Is fixed right now to 340. It can be more, but no less. Then the amount of blocks produced and the pledge. So the amount of blocks and produce, it's a good way to see it. And the pledge is this amount of stake that the pool operator they put into his own stake pool. They like to call it the skin in the game. You know, those things you can see and like get an idea. So let's start with like the rank. The rank doesn't always show in green the pools and they are minting blocks, so it's good to use it, but it's not the only source. Then the amount of control stake, which is really important. We don't want the pool to be oversaturated. Oversaturation level right now, saturation is 64 million ADAs, and soon will be changing to 32. So, you know, I will advise you to look for pools and are a little bit lower than 90% or even less, to be honest. Then the pool margin. I have seen from 1 to 5, and I think that's kind of like what I imagined, then it's fair. But basically, this can be changed, and it will depend on the operation of cost. You know, it could be more, it could be less. Maybe you need to get in touch with the stake pool operator and ask why is the fee that they have, and maybe there is a reason, and maybe there is not. Also, it's good to just never set and forget, always to give a check, because if the pool margin gets to be changed to 100, you won't be receiving any blocks. I'm not aware of any names, but I know that it happened on the system, so be cautious about that. The amount of produced blocks, sure, you want the pool to be producing blocks, but if a new pool comes and you might like to support it, that maybe should not be a metric that you look into it. And then there is pledge. Pledge is really important. It shows commitment, which is fair, but not everyone have the amount of money to delegate into the pool. As the prices increases, it will be harder for new people to come into and having a stake pool with like a million Adam pledge, especially if they are from the third world countries. It will be really hard. I So I will suggest you to see it as a metric of commitment, but it's not the only one. Then we have some websites then like where you can check. There is Pool Tools, Apples, Cardano Scan, Pool Stats, Pool Rank, Pool PM. Um, there is a friend local. Then also, Pool Peak. Is his website. So if you guys want to use it, cool websites. And there is the off protocol. And now we're gonna see like the off protocols considerations. And you know, it could be inspired by someone that you trust, like how they say it here, like someone that needs a reference or opinion, or someone that you agree with, uh, a non-profit organization, a non-governmental organization, or that needs friendly with the environment. Also, then it makes donations to charity. It's close to your location, or if it's owned by more than one stakeholder, or if it brings you information and it talks to you about the performance of the pool, with transparency, or it have some type of apps, then helps you out. And these are kind of like the official point of view on how to choose a stake pool, but I would like to suggest to think about this. We are all thankful of the price and where it's going, where it's increasing. And how can you give back to the system? Not all the decisions should be made on greed. I mean, it's healthy. We are all here and we are happy to see the price, but it's not the only thing that you could do. You can not only just fill your bags with rewards, you can also help and change people's life. Like, I would love to see in the rank of pools, all the African pools being saturated, like full of delegation. And that doesn't happen. We see people having multiple pools, which is fine. I mean, it's them business, it's what they do, it's them service, but like the power is on you guys, the people who delegate, people who are watching this video. So think about this. Do you want to make a difference, or you don't want to make a difference? And if you want to make a difference, who are you going to support? Someone that has already like 2-3 stake pools and are running well, and the only thing that will be delegated to them is you get your rewards, and you need to be watching then the pool is not saturated, because it happens when the pools are popular. And mostly like the pool operator will get them bags with money in that case. But which is fine, but when you have more than one, more than two, more than three, you have 4, 5, 6 pools, 8 pools, you're giving a really nice service, but people who are new in the ecosystem do not get to understand that. And I'm sure it's important for people like me, small pools, to make this difference, but I just wanted to let you know, then you guys can have more than the power to fill your bags. You can change people's life, you can help to improve projects, to make this thing move. We brag about being the centralized network, but the stake is not equally distributed around the pools. So that was all for today. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like what I'm doing, you can also show support by delegating to the pool and leave a comment. Give me your opinions and your impressions of what I'm telling you.